Yeah, Ken, just excuse me, sorry. With the quarterback uncertainty they have going there, you obviously have limited tape on John Wolford. Just how does that change preparation when you're not sure who's playing, and if it's John that you don't know a lot about?
It doesn't change much about how we prepare. I mean, they're a really good team. They're in the playoffs. It's our third time playing them. We're very familiar with each other, and we watched them play last week, and they still are pretty doggone good. So it doesn't change much how we prepare for it.
Corbin?
Hey, Ken, a player that's kind of been going under the radar the last few weeks with your guys' defense playing so well has been Rasheem Green, really coming on as a pass rusher, playing a lot on the inside at defensive tackle. What have you seen from his growth here at the end of his third season? And specifically, what have you seen with him reducing inside? Seems like he's playing there a lot more than earlier in his career.
Well, Rasheem is, like you said, he's been growing, developing, really happy with his attitude and his mindset. He's very flexible. He can play inside and out, very versatile. He can play the pass as well as the run, and he's being more consistent. I think his mentality is starting to understand how this pro game works, and it's about performance-based, and it's about showing up every day and doing the little things. And you can tell that he's paying a lot of attention to what's going on, and really like what he's doing. This is the right time of year for a guy like him to come up and play because we need his versatility throughout the down after down. Very excited about him.
Jackie?
Hey, Coach. Happy New Year. Um, Following up on John's question, with Wolford going in, what similarities or differences do you see in him from Goff?
Well, the similarities are they're running a very similar offense, same play caller. I think that with we saw last week with Wolford, he's a little bit more mobile. He's more apt to run the ball than Goff. But at the same time, same play caller. He's got a strong arm. He makes all the throws, and he can win football games. And he stands back there, and we have respect for him.
And they should have their rookie running back, Cam Akers, back. What type of runner is he?
He's pretty good. He's explosive. He can put his foot down and make an explosive run at any point. We have to do a great job with our fits. He's a guy that can get to the outside. He also has a good inside running game, and he outruns people. So, again, he's a guy that he makes their offense go.
Thank you.
Michael Sean?
And how often does the knowledge that KJ has, just his mind, allow him to make the plays that he does?
It's amazing that you say that. Just watching him play like you guys have over the years, KJ is, so many things that you can coach. There's a lot of things you can't coach. And there's so many things that you can rely on him to cover you on the field. He makes everyone else around him better. Everyone understand his football IQ. He's a gym rat when it comes to ball. He's always watching film, always asking questions, always wants to know why. And you can tell when he plays, he figures things out really fast. And he's able to have a conversation with him in a few words, give him a little look, make a little adjustment, and he does it right there. He's a coach's dream now. He's serious about what he does, and he's certainly a guy that makes us all better.
How much of that did he come into the league with, and how much of that has just kind of developed with all the experience that he has?
A little bit of both. He came in early on in his career. He was playing middle linebacker for Lofa. He was playing Sam linebacker for Aaron Curry. He was playing Will linebacker for Leroy Hill. He started all three spots his rookie year. So he's a guy that we knew early on was special, versatile. Not a lot of players can do that. Very few can play all three spots and be really, really good. And even with this year, playing the Will linebacker for as long as he has, 10, 9 years, to jump and play Sam linebacker, which is completely different skills, and then play it at a high level. That's a special, special player.
Thanks.
Maz Vita?
Hey, Ken, how important is in a game like this on defense to set the edge, um, defend that run?
Well, it's important because you have a team that likes to get to the outside perimeter, a team that likes to bounce and get outside. So it's important that you have someone turning the ball back in. So it's very important that the edges that are set, they're set pretty strong. It kind of sets the anchor of our defense, and our big guys are inside. It allows the big guys to catch up to the ball.
Bob?
Yeah, Ken, we saw that Daryl Taylor returned to practice today. I guess how did he look, and what would be realistic for him anytime soon? In terms of getting on the field, or
Well, just to have him on the field, just to have him running around here, being a regular football player, getting him out of the training room and having him put his shoes on and his jersey on and run around with the guys and get him in the huddle, that's just step one. And we're just taking steps right now, just one step at a time, just keep him out here day after day, and we're happy with that, and we'll see where it goes.
Greg Bell.
Hi, Ken. We've asked you this before, but can you detail how the discussion went with KJ Wright when you told him you're going to strong side, and how much latitude or decision making did KJ have in the whole deal?
Well, fortunate, or I'm not sure if it's unfortunate, KJ and I have a really strong and close relationship. So it was more than just, one conversation. It's like talking to your closest family member and having to break the news and then having him to agree to it. KJ is the type of guy that he demands a lot of respect for what he's been able to do over the years at such a high level. He wanted to make sure that respect was given, and at the same time that he's a team guy and he'll do whatever it takes for the team. But he needed to first feel the respect and then understand what can he do to make the team better. He completely understood that. I think once we laid everything out on the table, and he knew the situation we were in because Bruce had gotten hurt. He knew that he was the next man up, and once he understood, and once he accepted the role and accepted where we needed him and why, as you can tell, he just took it over. He really made it commitment. He made it his focus. He made it his everything, and you can tell in how he has performed.
In your discussions with him about it, did he ever use the words "hell no"?
No, KJ doesn't talk like that. He has other words that mean that, but he wouldn't say those words. But he was, he's the type of guy that you need to talk to him about it and explain every detail. He wants to know every single detail, and he understands.
And how different? You've touched on this before, but in your scheme, how different is weak side and strong side?
Well, as you can tell, KJ being off the ball, he has a better view of what's going on. He can see things a lot better. He can make plays to the left and to the right. He's kind of in the middle of everything. And now playing on the line to the strong side, going to the tight end, now he's on one side of the field. Now he's buzzing to the flat. He's covering tight ends out to the flat. He's the edge setter now. He has to use his strength and his length. When before it was more footwork and instinct, now it's strength and length, setting an edge and knocking back tight ends and taking on double teams, which is a little bit different now. Now he's going to spend a little bit more time in the weight room. He's doing more push-ups. He's got more bumps and bruises on his arms, and it's making him a lot tougher. He's a guy that he's perfect build, the length, the strength, his arm size, and his shoulders. He's perfect build for the position, but he's so good. He's good everywhere you put him. Anywhere you put him, as a Leo, Sam, Mike, Will, he's the type of guy, he can be good in anywhere you play him. And fortunate for us, we had him to play Sam linebacker for us.
Tim?
Ken, in the half season that you've had him, what have you learned about Carlos Dunlap, and what has his presence on the field allowed others to maybe take advantage of?
Well, there's no doubt. Once he comes in the building, there's a certain aura, certain respect for what he can do. You see, you just look at the person, look at the body, watch him talk. You know what he's been able to do over the years. His stats speak for himself. So it automatically gives us credibility. We have a pass rusher that, something we've certainly been looking for since, Clowney left or Cliff left or something like that. But the fact that he comes into the building, we get credibility. He comes off the ball. Now he makes everybody else across the board better on a D-line. Now Jay Reed has someone to work with. Benson has someone to work with. We have two good guys on the edges. Alton starts to develop. Just his presence allows all that to happen.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you.